Good evening, Anusha.
Good evening, sir.
So, dear child, today we are going to see what is a substring and how to find a substring in a string, and then we will see that how to count the frequency of a substring in a given file, given text file. All these things we are going to do.
Yes,
So,
sir.
first of all, see what is a substring. Suppose we have a string like this is the string, and we have a substring India. बेसिकली
Yes.
सबस्ट्रिंग वो स्ट्रिंग का सब पार्ट होती है जो कि मेन स्ट्रिंग में अवेलेबल होती है. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So before that we have to see some functions like suppose we are, if we print sub here, you will see that India will get printed on the screen because I am printing sub. But here if within a square bracket you pass 1 colon, what will be the output, Anusha? 1 colon, what will be the output here?
So, starting from N, all of the
And
strings
till
till
end.
the end. Yes, sir.
Till end, because this colon, after this colon there is no upper limit pass, that is why it will consider till end.
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि कोलन के बाद कोई अपर लिमिट है नहीं तो वो एंड तक लेगा. एंड इफ आई एम पासिंग हियर 5, देन व्हाट विल बी द आउटपुट?
So, from 1 to 5.
From 1 to index number 4. The index of the last alphabet A is 4, that is why 0 1 2 3 4. It is 5, that is why it is 4. If I am passing 4, then what will be the output?
1,
It
2,
will be
3.
NDI. It will ignore the index at the last index number. And the last index number in substring India is 4. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now the question is how to find out the frequency of a substring. The frequency of a substring we can get. Suppose before that we need to check whether a substring is present in a string or not. So what is the logic? In Python, simply we can use if sub in str. Okay. So now this is a simple method of checking whether a substring is present or not in a given string. But suppose we want to check if uh, we want to check if substring is present or not without any inbuilt function like without using in operator, then what you will do? What is the logic then? Suppose here we have a variable found is equals to false. It is a boolean variable, right?
Yes, sir.
And we want to start searching it. How to search? Here I have started a while loop, and while the length of a string is greater than or equals to len of sub. Are you getting this? जब
Yes,
तक
sir.
ओरिजिनल स्ट्रिंग की लेंथ सब स्ट्रिंग की लेंथ से ज़्यादा है, till it is the case, then what to do? And here we need to just check if str 0 colon len of sub. Are you getting to what I am writing here?
Yes, sir.
Matches with sub, then
Found. Found is
found
equals
is
to true.
equals to true, and immediately break will happen. And if it is not the case, then str is equals to str 1 colon. What is the meaning of 1 colon here?
So it eliminates
Yeah,
it
yes,
eliminates letters
it
starting
eliminates the
from
very
the
first
beginning.
alphabet, right?
Yes, sir.
It eliminates the first alphabet, and here if found equals to true, substring found, else substring not found. I hope you have understood this code.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
It is saying substring not found. Why? Because the substring is
The sub is
Indonesia,
Indonesia.
and if it is India, then what? If it is
So,
India, then substring is found.
yes, sir.
Got it? Now, Anusha, tell me what changes are needed in order to count the frequency of this given substring in the given string. कैसे निकालेंगे हम उसकी frequency?
So we can take a variable f, and then if the condition is true, we increment the value of f and remove the break
We
statement.
need to remove this break,
Yes, sir.
and in place of this break, what we need to write? We need to write count is equals to count plus 1.
Yes, sir.
Got it? And here we don't need this found anymore. In fact, it is not required because we can use count variable for the same purpose. So this found is equals to false is not required.
Yes.
Now here what we can write, if count equals to 0, what does it mean?
Substring not found.
Substring not found, else
The frequency of substring is count.
this is what we have done. Now see what is the output here. The frequency of the substring is 3.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes,
It's
sir.
working, and here if we are adding one more India or Indian we are adding, you will see that the frequency of the substring is 4. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now what to do in order to implement the same thing using a user defined function? I want to do the same thing with a user defined function. For that purpose क्या करना है? Def find frequency, find free is the name of the function. I am having two parameters here. एक है जो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है मेन स्ट्रिंग और दूसरा जो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है सब स्ट्रिंग. Now what I am going to do, tell me. The same code here I have written, like count is 0 and the rest of the code is here unchanged. And finally here
Count.
I am returning this count. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Now here in this place we need to input the main string, so input, enter the string, and here we should write enter the substring, enter the substring. What we need to do is we need to count, we need to call this function, in fact we need to just call this function. So here I am using this variable r, which will store the value written by this function find free. just counting this, sorry, just calling this function. What to pass? Two parameters, str and sub. Now Anusha, what to write here?
So if R is 0, substring not found.
If r is 0, we can write substring not found, else
Frequency
the
of substring is R.
frequency of the given substring is
R.
r. Just see this code. Suppose here we have, and here it is India. The frequency of the given substring is 3, right? Now Anusha, here we have a data.txt file or s.txt file. You can see that.
Yes, sir.
Here we have some text like, suppose we want to find the frequency of the word proud. What to do? How many variables are required here? After we have got this string and substring entered, what to do?
So why are we taking a string if we're going to find it in the file?
What? Pardon?
So why are we taking an str variable if we're reading the file?
Beta, your voice is not clear. Would you please write your statement in the chat box? Hurry up. Okay. Actually, Anusha, here this str will represent one line at a time from the file.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So suppose we are just, I'm just opening a file. The name of the file is s.txt and the mode is reading mode, right? This is the reading mode. And now we are going to read one line at a time because we have already got the substring. Okay, here we don't need this line. Yes, you are. And here what we need to just define this variable. And now I'm just going to read one line at a time. Just a minute. Okay, here, or it is not required, no issues. What you can do for line in file, if you print this line, you will see that the content is displayed on the screen. Even here, suppose this is the content of the file here, right? This is
Yes.
the content of the file. Before printing this content, line is equals to line dot r strip. Right, now see the content. See the content of the file. बेटा ये कंटेंट है जो हम रीड करेंगे. Got it? Now see, we need to call this function, and before that we have a total variable. This variable actually give you the actual frequency. We have already got this line, and here I am writing total total is equals to total plus, I am just going to call the function. What is the name of the function here? Find frequency, right? So find frequency is the name of the function. What we need to pass? We need to pass this line along with the substring. Actually, this str variable in the function prototype will receive the data of line variable, right?
Yes, sir.
And substring will represent the substring in the function also. Now the process will continue till end of the file is not reached, because here this loop will give you one line at a time.
Yes,
Now
sir.
after this whole process, if total is 0, means what? Means
Substring
string
not
not
present.
found, else the frequency of the substring is what? Total. So if we run this code, here we have proud, and you can see that the frequency of the substring is 3. If we see this as .txt file, and here we add some more variable like proud, one proud here and one here and one at the very first line. Now run it. The frequency of the substring is 6. Got it?
Yes, sir.
And suppose here we are searching, I am searching your name, it is not found.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.